The sun was setting, casting a warm golden glow over the grassy fields where Lily, the joyful Flopie, floated lazily. She spun in soft circles, her pink hair trailing like ribbons in the breeze, her golden eyes gleaming with happiness. The soft rustling of the leaves on her chest echoed in the air, her puffy tail swaying gently as she drifted. Suddenly, the quiet evening was interrupted by the sound of footsteps crunching on the grass. Lily paused mid-spin and turned, her large ears flicking to the sound. A young boy approached her with a bright smile on his face. His eyes were full of wonder, watching the Flopie with admiration. "Hey, Lily," the boy said, his voice full of excitement. I was wondering something." Lily floated closer, her head tilting in curiosity. She loved the way humans looked at her, with their wide eyes and innocent smiles. She often spent hours just watching them from a distance, fascinated by their energy. But this time, something felt different. The boy seemed nervous, as if the question he had in mind was important.
"What is it?"
Lily chirped, her voice light and melodic, a small trill of anticipation in her tone. The boy took a deep breath and knelt down in front of her, his hands fidgeting nervously with the hem of his shirt. He looked into her golden eyes, then down at the ground, as if gathering the courage to speak. I wanted to ask you something," he began, his voice soft. "Would you be my girlfriend?" Lily blinked, her golden eyes widening in surprise. She floated perfectly still, her small body hovering just inches from the ground. Her mind spun, a flurry of confusion and curiosity flooding through her.
"Girlfriend?"
She didn't understand. She was just a Flopie, floating through life with her joyful heart, never having to worry about things like relationships. Her body stiffened slightly as she processed his words.
"Girlfriend?"
Her little heart fluttering in a mixture of bewilderment and hesitation. Was this a game? Was he asking her to play? A wave of warmth washed over her, and she floated closer to the boy, her tail swishing behind her. She nuzzled his cheek gently, her eyes softening as she leaned into his touch. She liked him. She always had. He was kind, and his presence made her feel safe, warm even. But what did it mean to be a girlfriend? She drifted away a bit, her small body swaying as her thoughts raced. The golden hue of her eyes dimmed, the joyful sparkle fading into something more uncertain. She made a soft whimper, a noise that reflected her confusion, a little whine that was just above a squeak. The boy smiled, not fully understanding her feelings, but sensing her uncertainty. He reached out and gently patted her, as if trying to reassure her. "Hey, it's okay," he said kindly. "You don't have to say yes if you don't want to." Lily looked at him again, her eyes wide, blinking slowly as she processed the situation. Her body swayed side to side, unsure of what to do. The emotions that swirled inside her were too complicated to understand, but there was one thing she was certain of. She didn't know what a girlfriend was, but she liked him. She liked how he treated her, how he smiled at her, how he made her feel safe in a world that sometimes felt too big. With a soft, affectionate chirp, Lily floated a little closer again, nudging the boy's face with the soft, fluffy side of her head. She didn't have the words to say what she felt, but she knew this simple gesture was enough. Her golden eyes sparkled, her heart fluttering, and her tail twitched with happiness. The boy's face lit up with a smile, and he laughed, feeling her affection in the quiet connection they shared. "I guess that's a yes," he said, his voice warm with understanding. Lily didn't fully understand, but she was happy. Sometimes being close to someone was enough.